Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Shutdoor. Wait. Hold up. Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Shutdoor or Doorshutter coming back to you with a brand new episode of the Shutdoors 1.16.5 pack. It has been a hot minute. Um, so long, in fact, that quite a few mods have been updated. Mining Gadget now has different tiers of mining gadgets. There has been a lot of Tinkers stuff that has been happening, update wise. There's some retextures, there's some fixes and things like that. So that's pretty cool. We've got Reliquary in here now. That's pretty awesome. We've also got like this weird one that I probably can't type because it's really odd. Auxilium, which basically is like a Project E weird one, but it'll be interesting. Nevertheless, so that'll be cool. But it just means higher tier collectors. And these aren't cheap. These are quite expensive. So that's not like something that's like cheap early game either. So that's pretty awesome there. I don't know what else has been updated. I don't think a lot of stuff has really been added for say. I know like you can see that there's retextures on the casts. There's probably a few other retextures throughout that I'm just probably gonna miss. Um, Other than that, I tried to find more energy mods, but since there just hasn't been a lot out, so it looks like we're going to be stuck with the same old stuff, but that's fine. Just click through here quickly. I don't see a whole lot different. So that's a thing. I hope Mine Factory or Industrial Foregoing's quite fixed and polished up a little bit more now. I hope so at least. It's got power, backpacks, things like that. So yeah, I don't really know what I want to do this episode. It has been a hot minute since I've played this pack. I know I want to start working on getting probably the Pulverizer and stuff getting out here. So let's see. So Pulverizer, right? Is that something I have in this mod pack? All right, so let's press A on that and let's get a redstone. Actually, did I say that I wanted to do? Because I could do like a furnace like this, I believe. They have like the weird upgrades, don't they? I think so, but maybe I'm losing it. Has yet to be bound to an energy source. Placed in the fuel slot of the furnace. Only works from iron tier and above. Okay, so we could use something like this. Yeah, it's iron furnaces. So this is a really cool thing. I think I remember what this was. Let's just do, yeah. Okay, so you can put this at a power source, and then you can connect this wireless heat receiver, and you can actually use these furnaces to actually be powered instead of using them normally. And these things can use like speed augments and fuel efficiency and things like that, or like completely just pure blasting. So we're gonna look into that here. The Furnator, which is what we're using for power. This is what we did last episode. Okay, so let's get that. Let's go for this and this, which I don't think these are that expensive. Just redstone, comparator. I don't think we have nether stuff yet, do we? We might? I don't remember if I created a portal or not yet. That's just how long it's been. Alright, so quickly crafted that stuff up. I'm still trying to get back into the groove of this. So here we go. So we have a wireless heat transmitter. So what I'm assuming we can do is we could probably plop this down here. Right click, shift right click, maybe. Okay, so this has an internal power buffer. So let's see. So we can, yeah, we bound this to it, right? So shift, bound to those coordinates, right? Okay, so let's go upstairs here. We have a furnace up here, right? Yeah. Okay, so if I can take this and I can say I can throw in like one piece of this, and this should just work. And this is a really good way to power these because that goes by real quick. So this little thing will be very useful here. All right, so let's get a pulverizer. I've been doing a lot of copper and stuff downstairs, so let's grab some more redstone just in case here. We have a little bit of gold up here. We'll take that. I'll take these iron nuggets because I think I need those for gears, but I can't remember. We can look here. Let's get rid of that stuff. Yes. Okay, so it's 4 and then 1. Okay, so we need 8 of that and a crafting table. All right, 2 copper gears, redstone flux coil, machine frame, which requires 10. Which all of my ores are in this chest, by the way, or my ingots and blocks and stuff like that. So, all right, and then we'll need to get actual iron ingots. So we'll just snag those. We need glass. I don't know if I have any glass remaining. So let's see here. Glass. We have glass panes. I don't think that's what I need. I need plain glass. There we go. All right, so we can grab pulverizer, machine frame. There we go. Okay, and then piston. We just need some planks. We'll just grab a log, convert, and then we need flint. That's what I was trying to think of, flint. So we just need 2 pieces of this. And then we could get piston and then a pulverizer. Okay. So this will allow for us to get smelting ores. Alrighty. So real quick, I made another furnator because this is, well, an interesting situation, I have to say, because that thing that I made, the wireless furnace thing, which isn't up here. So if I type in furnace, this thing here holds 1 million RF or FE, whatever you want to say. And I didn't realize that, so one furnator is not the best here. As you can see, we finally started powering this, but that's because this is full. So we're going to have to come up with a new thing, which I'm thinking of just putting a new furnator here. We got another basic one, and probably grabbing some item conduits or something, I think. Let's see, item. What kind of stuff do we have for that? Simple magnets. Let's see. I'm not seeing any conduits. So like pipe. And these are requiring steel, which I don't have. We have an item pipe from pipes. I guess that looks like our best bet. Requires 2 droppers. Okay. Alrighty, so what it looks like here is I needed a pipe wrench, which is 2 sticks and flint. I do not know what's up with this changing of recipes. It should just be sticks by default. But anyway, you just shift left click to get extract, and this is default, and I'm guessing this is push, and this is pull. So it looks like we're pulling into this. We'll just throw in the rest of this coal. Let's see. So now we should be able to actually run this here. We want to probably configure this here. So let's go for that. We probably want to input and then output on top, right? And then here we want to auto input, auto output. We'll output to the right, and then input on the top. I think actually, oh, I just threw my pickaxe, didn't I? There it goes. Okay. Let's actually pick this back up here. So I want to probably put a chest as a buffer point within this. I don't have an axe. I probably still need to make one of those, right? Let's put a buffer point here. Okay. It should be the same. Input, output, auto, and then we will do this back in here. Okay. And, well, that didn't work. I just, like, sorted my inventory, and that just did not work for some reason there. Okay. Don't know what that's about, but we're going to go with it. All right, so we should be able to do this now. This is still bound. We haven't moved that. Now, if I go upstairs and grab an ore. All right, so what should happen here is if we throw this ore in here, it should go into the pulverizer. It should take a little bit. We can get augments and stuff later. Okay, and then it should wind up in this chest, wind up here, and should be starting to smelt. We can see that this is using RF, because this is probably kicking in. All right. Okay. So now if we throw in some osmium, some silver, some tin, and some lead, this should get to processing. Okay. I'm going to leave this open for right now because I need to keep an eye on this. I don't really know too much about the golden furnace mod, so, you know, I kind of want to look at that. Oh, it looks like there's, like, tiers of pipes, apparently. So that's pretty cool. That is expensive. That is stupidly expensive. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna alter it, I guess, because that's just like in the mod. Okay. Anyway, so that's running. Let's see how we're doing on power. We're keeping it. Okay. So it looks like the 2 is the best bet here. So that's perfect. Looks like we've got plenty of coal. I did not mean to do that. I need to probably do like a buffer point or something there as well, but oh well. All right. So that is that. We could actually look at augments. I think thermal has changed a little bit with its augments. Well, not augments. I guess they're add-ons, aren't they? I don't know what they're called anymore, but they're right here. Knowledge expanded. Let's see. Increase process speed, but reduce RF efficiency, flux efficiency. Okay. So it looks like we still have access to that kind of stuff. Okay. Real quick, one thing I want to do, and I don't know if this has been fixed in thermal, or in Tinkers actually, not thermal, is the book. Is this book actually usable now? Let's go back to the beginning. So further reading, the idiots who decided to advertise in the front of my book because of stupid publishing deals have informed you wrong. These books will not appear on bookshelves. You will have to make them yourself. Okay. So let's look at Tinkers. There should be book. Is that valid? Okay. So it looks like we've got punny smelting, smelting and casting guidebook for beginners, a textbook for mastery of melting, casting, and alloying, Tinker's Gadgetry, book of uses of slime and everyday tasks, and book about the hottest new technology in molten metals. Okay. Nether Grout. Wait, whoa, what is this? What do we got here? Looks like we got scorched brick now. That's new. Okay. Cast items into molten metals from a foundry. Okay, so a foundry exists now, apparently. That's pretty cool. Looks like we've got a whole set of that. So what is Nether Grout? It is soul soil or soul sand, gravel, and magma cream. Okay. Looks like we'll have to get to that at some point. I'm not 100% sure what that's going to be entailing for what we'd use this for. Looks like if we just douse a book in that, we'll get mighty smelting, and punny smelting is that one. Okay. I think for now we're going to avoid books from Tinkers just because we don't really need them right now. We have the casting stuff. I'm assuming there's probably some changes to like tool heads or something, like specific tools, because that would make sense that you could only like use a foundry for, but it looks like there might be universal here. You can look over here, and that's what I'm talking about. It looks like they're both the same. They're just a little expensive. So we'll have to look into the foundry. That sounds pretty cool. We're still cruising down here. All right. Still going pretty strong here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it's just got gravel in here, so that's good. So it's not smelting the gravel. Let's throw that in there, and let me clean out my inventory, and I'll be back. Alrighty, so we're going to start trying to go into Project E just a little bit. This will make this series probably go a little bit quicker because we'll be able to, get more resources a little bit more efficiently here. Alright, so do I have any glowstone? Okay, I do. We also need a furnace, which I think, I just have a few sitting in here. We'll probably be able to convert this back into diamonds since I'm just never going to use that mod. That mod will probably be removed, but I don't really want to waste the diamonds, so I probably will remove it after, which kind of sounds crappy, but I just don't like the mod. Alright, we need a little bit more glowstone dust here. So if you don't know how Project E works, and you do not know what the mod is based off of, this mod is actually a kind of like a faithful recreation, and I say that kind of loosely because it has been years, of a mod called Project, or Equivalent Exchange 2. That mod, basically, it would allow for you to convert items into EMC. You would basically get to the energy condenser. You'd be able to craft the collectors up to Mark 3. The Mark 2 never existed. This is something the mod author who remade the mod added and things like that. Most of it is faithful, adaptation, but there are some minor things like the Mark II and a few others, I believe. There's a few different changes. Alrighty, so we cleared out that area here. So we can place this, and this. But as I was saying earlier, the biggest thing with this mod is you can just convert most things into EMC. There's like a thing set for default values, and then crafting recipes are, based off of that. So that's why you see like, 422,000 EMC is because it's based off the crafting recipe and the EMC value of each item. But yeah, the mod was back on like 1.2.4, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that one, but it was a while ago. So we can throw in this, and we will slowly start generating diamonds. The more of these we have, the better. The higher tier is the best. The tier 3. We also have that Auxilia mod, which allows us to get to like tier 4 and tier 5 and tier 6 and tier 7, which will be absolutely insane. My biggest issue, I think, right now is that this mod doesn't offer anything in the way of dark matter or antimatter relays, which antimatter relays allow for you to place several of these that interface with this. So I could put one here, I could put one up here, one down here, and one down here, and that would allow for me to actually use or get a lot more of this. Instead of using just one side of this thing with one of these collectors, I can do multiple. So that's what that's looking like right now, and that's what's over here. You can see that the mark collector, or the energy collector, is just connected here, which is not as efficient as doing it as this way, just because I can put multiple. And you can see we're cruising on that. Let's grab that diamond generator here, and we're going to just convert that to diamonds here. I don't even know how many diamonds this is anymore because it's been a while. I think I used the diamond block. No, it's just 8 diamonds, several gold, several iron. Okay. So it's not that much. But we're going to get quite a few things out of this because we did use gold. Let's grab that. And let's go make another energy converter, connector, collector thingy. Something with a C. Alright, so what we can do now is we can just quickly craft up 6 of these. Actually, we want to craft up 7. So you guys realize that I did put a glowstone on top of one of these collectors. And the reason you want to do that is because it gives it full light value. If you could put it to the sky, which I do not know if nighttime affects that much. I can't remember. Well, I'm basing this off of my remembering of Equivalent Exchange 2, which is old. And probably not used because this was a recreation and not like a continuation. So, all right, we got a diamond block here, and then we can grab a furnace. I have like 4 furnaces over here in this chest, or had, I guess, because I did use one earlier. and then we can make the thing here. Okay, so now we grab our glowstone, we grab our collector, and we can come back down here. So by base, you can see that this says it rates 4 EMC per second. Maximum storage is 10,000 EMC. So we are going probably, let's see. So the output rate for this is 64. So 64, and you can do 1, 2, 3, 4 sides of this, or 5 sides of this. So 5 times 64, which is quite a bit. So let's see. And I'm assuming you wouldn't even reach that, right? You'd get 1, so 4, 8, 16, and then 20, 20. So yeah, so there's about 20 per 1, 2, 3, right? No. What am I saying? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's only 4 sides, so it'd be 16. So you'd probably have to use a higher tier condenser. So like there's 12, and there's, so you'd be pretty good using this Mark 1 until you get probably to tier 3, which is pretty decent. But you can see here that we're going up quite a bit faster. Let's throw that on here, and you can see that we're constantly going up here. The more you add on this, the better. And earlier I said you could add one on the bottom. I'm pretty sure that's incorrect. You can only add them like on these layers in this top one. So that's pretty cool. And we are cruising. So what I can also do is I could take like other ores and stuff and convert them and yada yada. So that's pretty cool. It looks like we are cruising through the lead dust here. But yeah, we are making diamonds and all of that fancy jazz. So what I probably want to do is the thing with this mod is the progression system, because it seems like, oh, this would be really overpowered. It takes a little bit to get to dark matter, because dark matter is Eternalist fuel and and block of diamond. Eternalist fuel is Mobius fuel, which is alchemical coal, which is coal. And 128 to let's see, you're going to 1,000 or 8,000, which is basically a diamond, by the way. So you need quite a bit of this stuff to actually get that. Because what you need 4 and then 4 and then 4 and then 8. So you're basically like you're quadrupling every time you need to make one of these Eternalist fuels. So coal will be something we need to start making a mass quantity of sooner or later. And I probably will do that. Looks like I need more glowstone and stuff soon as well. Let's see. Let's clear out the inventory. I actually put stone not in here anymore. I've made a thing over here since we've got quite a bit of it here. Doodle-doo. Alright, so let me figure out some things and I'll be right back. Okay, so real quick, I wanted to look at this. I was scrolling through Tinkers because I need to repair this hammer. There is a vein hammer now. The vein hammer is a broad mining tool. Harvests many connected blocks of the same type, perfect for ores. They've also got a broad axe. The broad axe fells small trees in a single swing and makes quick work of large trees. It makes for a powerful, heavy weapon. Timber. It looks like we've got the cleaver back now, apparently. So that's pretty cool. It looks like we've got the excavator, the vein hammer, the normal sledgehammer, the cleaver, the broad axe, and it looks like we've got the scythe, which of the scythe is actually pretty interesting. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I did not know we had access to that. So that's something that Tinkers has added that I just completely didn't see. So yeah. It also looks like this Natula hammer does 5 undead damage, which is a new thing that I've not seen. We also have like +1 pierce damage. So you can now see what piercing and what smite do, I'm assuming. That's what those two are. So that's pretty cool. You don't have to actually go into a table and notice and see what those do now. Yeah, I think I probably want to repair these tools, and I will be right back when I do that. So I think to wrap up this episode, we're gonna mess with repair kits, which are new. I have not seen these yet, but basically we need to get a wooden repair kit, which is this thing. Let's go. I should have like cobblestone in here, right? So basically, what I'm assuming these do is it's like more of a mobile version of repairing your tool. I don't know if that's true. I have not used these yet, but I'm looking for wood. We need 2 pieces of wood in here to actually make one. So there is no stone one. Maybe like smooth stone, but I don't think there is a stone variation. So let's go click that. Maybe there is. Maybe I just didn't. Okay, so there is. I just didn't click that. Kind of forget you need to do that. All right, so we get a wooden repair kit, and we need 2 pieces of gold to be smelted down quickly here. I think, is it 1 or 2? Let's just toss 1 in here, and we can go to this blank cast over here, and this shouldn't take no time at all. And we also probably need to smelt down some iron, so we can throw that in there real quick as well. Okay, and we can cast this, and this will just get you the normal cast for that, so you can make metal ones. And these do require 2 ingots here. You can see that it says 2 ingots. You can also use the sand kits for it as well. But we're just going to go with pure molten. Let's see. Or the gold one, because those are just easier. All right. Let's see. So my tool is over here. Just because I was looking. And you can still do it this way if you really wanted to. But let's see. So if I throw this in here and throw this in here, it just repairs my tool. Awesome. So they gave you a very mobile version of actually repairing your toolkit. I could think of a pretty good system on the older versions. If there's like a player like inventory thing, you could probably route items into your inventory and keep 1 of these or 2 of these on hand at a time. That'd be a pretty cool automation thing you could probably do. I probably won't use this just yet because I don't really have a whole lot of durability knocked off that. So we're just going to go with 1. This is going to be a different story. I don't know the benefits of these things either. Did it say? Here you can craft tool parts to fulfill your tinkering. Simply put, okay, so there's no information on what that one is. Okay. Which is fine. So those are a thing. Okay, so yeah, I forgot the Natuli or whatever, the Nahatul is actually just obsidian. Quite a bit of obsidian, but that's fine. We won't repair this fully. But what I'm assuming I can do is throw a piece or 2 of obsidian inside of the smeltery. I think that's the same cost, right? Yeah. Well, yeah, 2 blocks. Okay. 2 blocks of obsidian. We'll see about throwing this in here. Can it smelt? Yes, it can. Okay. So we'll let that smelt here. I've also realized that they changed the tool binding textures, which is pretty cool. Look at that. You got different looks of tool bindings, which I think those look a little bit better. Because, I mean, you're smelting something. It isn't going to be perfect. And I think that's a little bit better than what it used to be. I do like the improvements on this mod. Adding things like that is just awesome. And we are there. Okay. So if I make this... Oh, is that going to work? Okay. Did I do something wrong? Molten Obsidian. Oh, you only can make it from a wooden repair kit. Okay. So that makes it more interesting. So if I grab a repair kit, I need a wooden repair kit. So all I should need to do is just place this down here and hit this, and this should convert it into the proper thing here. Stupid thing. I've also chunk loaded the area. I just have never done that, for some reason, but I did chunk load it. So this place should, get diamonds and stuff while we're gone. It looks like this might take a minute. All right. Okay, so we've got the repair kit here, which we're going to keep on us. We're going to toss these into the pattern chest, or the cast chest, I guess. Let's actually check on the diamonds. We should probably have 1 by now. Awesome. So that's pretty cool. Well, I think we're gonna wrap up this episode. There's plenty of stuff to look at Tinkers. New stuff and just different things that have changed. So that's pretty awesome. We'll definitely have to make an excavator and a few other tools in the next episode, just so we can use them. That sounds pretty useful, right? Using tools that are made to be used. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It has been a long time coming, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.